Here we are with the Slacker portable player. Basically, if you're not familiar with Slacker, it's a service just like Pandora and Last.fm, which is basically internet music service that's geared towards discovery. How do you find, helping you find new music that you like. And this portable player just allows you to take that Slacker internet radio with you wherever you go. And unlike XM or Sirius players, it doesn't just stream from a satellite. It actually will, you can connect via its built-in wireless and actually download the Slacker radio stations to the player itself, so it'll play locally on the player. And so you don't have to worry about if you don't have direct line of sight to the sky or anything. It's all right here on your portable. And every time it connects to a Wi-Fi network, it'll refresh the stations based on your listening tastes. And the thing like Slacker is you can actually use the heart in these band buttons to indicate which artists or songs you like and don't like, and it kind of tailors your music to you based on your preferences that way. And so here's the on-off switch. It doubles as a lock. So if I push down on it, it was already on, and so it's saying shutting down. And it shut down. But I really think it just sleeps it, because if I push down on the button again, it springs right back to life. You can lock it by pushing up on that button, and it locks it. Unlock it, just push it back down. It's unlocked. You can navigate in two ways around the menus through this scroll wheel here on the side. So I can just scroll through and select things. So I can go and say stations, push in on the scroll wheel to select that option. I can click the home button to go back to the main screen. Scroll up to now playing. Oops. And it'll show what's playing in full album art. I click on the scroll wheel again, and it shows me artist biography information. Click on the scroll wheel again, album information, and we're back to playing. Also, you can activate the touch screen, this touch strip on the side in your settings menu. And so basically it acts kind of like the Amazon Kindle, if you're familiar with that. You can just touch next to whatever you want to select. So it's not a dragging kind of scroll, you just touch what you want to select. And this fat part in the strip takes you back home. And it's pretty accurate. If I want to select stations, playlists. So it is a pretty accurate touch pad. Touch strip is what they call it. And I actually kind of like it for navigating around. And if you're afraid that you might rub against you in your pocket or anything, you can always just lock it. The other thing, and I was mentioning wireless connectivity. So if we go into our Connect menu, it'll basically try to connect to any nearby wireless network. And there's my Wi-Fi network, and it's secured. I still have to set that up, but it basically, if you click on that, it'll ask you to enter in your network key. And it'll connect you up to your wireless network and refresh all your stations. Now what's really nice is that my player came, if you buy from Slacker, they will preload your player with your 10 stations that you want. So basically when you take it out of the box, turn it on, it's got all your stations and you're ready to go. And as you listen over time, you can then refresh the player over wireless or Wi-Fi network or any open Wi-Fi network. Refresh it and it'll load up new songs based on your preferences into each of your stations. And what's nice about Slacker is they just released a firmware update that puts a wireless manager onto the device, and they partnered with, I believe it's DeviceScape or something like that, that will manage all your wireless connections for you. So you don't have to remember any encrypted networks that you own, or for instance, if you go into Starbucks or to any other establishment that offers free Wi-Fi, there's usually a web page that you have to go to click on the EULA, or End User License Agreement, before you can get onto their free Wi-Fi. And since this device doesn't have a browser, you can't do that. But what DeviceScape does is it's a Wi-Fi manager on your device that you pre-configure on the internet, and for all these types of hotspots and protected networks. And so when your device, you download that to your device, and so when you're walking around and you hit one of these networks, your device can automatically connect to them. So that's very helpful. But that is a quick tour, a quick spin around the Slacker Portable. Mine is the base model, 15 station 2 gig model that actually holds, I believe, 1,200 or 1,500 songs, because each of these songs apparently don't take up too much room, but from what I hear, they're pretty good quality. I haven't really listened to it yet, so we'll see, but from what I hear, it's pretty good quality. They also have a 4 gig model, double the capacity for $50 more, and an 8 gig model for $100 more. Now in this 2 gig model, 500 megs of it is reserved for your own music, or any music that you favor. You can actually basically save that off the radio station and download it onto your device, or you can use that 500 megs to put your own music onto it. The 4 gig 25 station model allows you, reserves only 1.5 gigs of space for your own personal music or your saved Slacker songs, and the 8 gig model reserves half that space, 4 gigs, for your own music collection or your saved Slacker songs. And you can only save these songs off the Slacker stations if you subscribe to their premium service, which I believe is about less than $10 a month, and I've subscribed to that. It gives you unlimited skipping and the ability to save your songs to your library, which then can be downloaded to your device. So that is a quick spin of the Slacker Portable, and hopefully as I get to use this over the next couple weeks, I'll probably give an update on how the device is performing.